In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 16, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets vs. Chicago Cubs, Game 2. The New York Mets and Chicago Cubs continue their 4-game first-half closing series in Chicago on Saturday in a day-night doubleheader due to Friday's rainout. The Mets have been one of the best teams in baseball throughout the first half and have led the National League East nearly wire to wire thus far. The Cubs have had a rough first half and continue to fall down the standing in the National League Central Division. The Mets are 4-1 in their last 5 Friday games and 0-5 in their last 5 in Game 2 of a series. The under is 5-1-2 in New York's last 8 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Cubs are 17-38 in their last 55 at home and 8-18 in their last 26 in Game 2 of a series. Chicago is 7-21 in the last 28 Friday games. This game is a tale of 2 teams going in different directions, along with 2 starting pitchers, with one on a roll and one struggling. Scherzer has been lights out this season, and I expect that to continue here. And I think New York should be above .200 here. The Mets offense is starting to click while Chicago has struggled. The Cubs pitching staff is giving up a ton of home runs, which is a concern, as New York has a potent offense with a ton of slugging hitters that can go deep with ease. Scherzer should be able to limit the Cubs' offense, and New York's offense will be able to take advantage of the struggling Smiley. Walker is on a nice run right now. He's 1-0 over his last 3 starts, with a combined 3 earned in 20.1 innings on 11 hits and 4 walks. Stroman should do well here also. He coughed up 9 earned on 10 hits and a walk in 4 innings versus the Cardinals, but otherwise has done pretty well across his last 3 games. It is hard to escape the fact that this game is a serious mismatch on paper, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Although New York is known to hit the over, with Scherzer on the mound, I actually like the under here. Scherzer should be able to limit Chicago's offense and only give up a run or 2, while I don't think the Mets offense will be able to get 7 or so runs again on their own to hit the over. Scherzer has allowed just 6 earned runs over his last 5 starts, while the Mets are averaging just 4 runs per game in their last 5 games. Smiley is not the best starter, but he should be able to go deep enough to limit the Cubs bullpen from coming out and helping the under 7.5 cash. Along with that, New York's games are averaging just 6 runs per game in their last 5. The Cubs are having a hard time putting runs on the board in this current stretch. They are averaging less than 3 runs a game and now face Scherzer, who has allowed just 3 runs in his last 3 starts total. While the Mets are by far the superior team in lineup, they have played to the under in 4 out of their last 5 games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers vs. Los Angeles Angels. The Dodgers routed the Angels in Game 1 of this freeway series, which is the last for each team before the All-Star break. The red-hot Dodgers have won 3 in a row in 10 of their last 11 games. They will finish the season with the best record in the National League and are cruising in the National League West with a 9.5-game lead over the second-place San Diego Padres. No shock while Los Angeles is doing so well, with a team ranking second in the majors in both runs scored and team ERA. The Angels have to be one of the biggest disappointments of the first half. Despite the star power behind Mike Trout and reigning MVP Shohei Ohtani, the club is 13 games under .500. Have lost 2 in a row and are only 2-8 in their last 10 games. The main issue for the Halos has been at the dish, as they only rank 25th in runs scored. The Dodgers are 30-12 in their last 42 games against the American League West and 41-12 in their last 53 Game 2 matchups, while the under is 6-1-2 in their last 9 games against a left-handed starter. The Angels are 7-17 in their last 24 home games and 15-38 in their last 53 games overall, while the under is 4-0-1 in their last 5 interleague games. The hot Dodgers have won 10 of 11 games and have won their last 4 games facing the Angels. I do not see those trends changing, with slumping Angels losing 8 of their last 10 games. The Halos have lost Suarez's last 2 starts, and he had a short outing in his last start and gave up 4 runs. He is a lefty, and the Dodgers have won their last 4 games facing a left-hand starter. Urias is also coming off a poor start, but the Dodgers have won his last 5 starts, where the 4 previous to the last one were good ones. He will pitch pretty well while the potent Dodgers lineup which scored 9 runs in Game 1 of this series, will get to Suarez early and often. The Dodgers have been picking up their play over the last month or so, and so has Julio Urias, who has gone from a pitcher I've been fading a fair bit over the first half of the season to a pitcher who has won his last 4 decisions. So the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total for Game 1 of this series went over, and that has been the winning pick in 5 of the last 6 games between these teams when the Halos were the host. The Dodgers lit it up for 9 runs in the first game of this series, and they will have another good game at the plate facing Suarez, who gave up 4 runs in his last start. Urias is coming off his shortest start of the season but pitched well in his previous 4 outings. He will rebound in this game and pitch pretty well facing an Angels lineup that has only totaled 3 runs in their last 2 games. The Dodgers lineup will be solid like in Game 1. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus San Diego Padres. The San Diego Padres will try to get things headed back in the right direction when they host the Arizona Diamondbacks in the second game of a 3-game series Saturday. Coming into this series, the Padres are 7-2 against the Diamondbacks head-to-head. A couple of lefties go at it as Sean Manaea gets the start for the Padres while Tyler Gilbert takes the mound for the Diamondbacks. The San Diego Padres have scored 16 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 5 of their last 8 games. The Padres have won 5 of their last 7 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Manny Machado leads the Padres with 93 hits and 51 RBI, while Jake Cronenworth and Eric Hosmer have combined for 165 hits and 84 RBI. Sean Manaea gets the ball, and he is 4-4 with a 4.09 ERA and 97 strikeouts this season. Manaea is 3-1 with a 3.18 ERA and 29 strikeouts in his career against the Diamondbacks. The Arizona Diamondbacks have scored 6 runs in their last 3 games and 3 or fewer runs in 5 of their last 8 games. The Diamondbacks have lost 20 straight games when scoring 3 or fewer runs. Kettle Mart leads the Diamondbacks with 75 hits and 28 RBI, while Dalton Varsho and Christian Walker have combined for 132 hits and 88 RBI. Tyler Gilbert gets the ball, and he is 0-3 with a 5.33 ERA and 17 strikeouts this season. Gilbert is 1-1 with a 1.69 ERA and 11 strikeouts in his career against the Padres. The Diamondbacks are 28-77 in their last 105 road games and 2-6 in their last 8 overall. The Padres are 2-6 in their last 8 home games and 1-5 in their last 6 overall. The over is 4-0 in Diamondbacks' last 4 Saturday games. The over is 5-2 in Padres' last 7 home games. The Diamondbacks are 7-20 in the last 27 meetings in San Diego and 1-7 in the last 8 meetings. Sean Manaea has been hittable this season, but he's owned the Diamondbacks over the years, holding current Arizona hitters to a .107 batting average in 79 at-bats with 18 strikeouts. Tyler Gilbert has been rough this season, and that includes a 9 ERA and .283 allowed batting average in 13 innings on the road. The San Diego Padres continue to underachieve, but this is a game they should take care of. So the San Diego Padres money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been struggling as of late, and that will continue today. Arizona should be familiar with Manaea at this point, and the right-hander has a 5.61 ERA over his last 5 starts. He has walked at least 3 batters in 3 of his last 4 appearances. On the other side, although the Padres' offense has struggled, it's hard to trust Tyler Gilbert, who has a 9 ERA in 3 road starts this season, or the Arizona bullpen. San Diego has also seen the over cash in 5 of their last 7 games against a left-handed starter. Each team sends out a struggling pitcher that the offenses will feast on. Look for runs in bunches in a duel between bad pitchers. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.